Good morning and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Krista Jacobson and I'm the Director of Early Childhood and Admissions here at the Alexander Dawson School. And we're so happy that you joined us today. In today's world, there's a lot of discussion about diversity, equity, and inclusion and what that looks like in a school setting. At Dawson, our diversity statement says that our teaching and learning is reflective of the diverse community around us. And today I am so excited to show you some authentic examples of what that looks like in kindergarten and early childhood. Teachers are able to seamlessly weave DEI instruction throughout their curriculum, and they also embed our core values of belonging, engagement, advocacy, and resiliency. So students are set up to understand what community means, what that looks like, how to be empathetic of others, and open-minded to the many, many types of people that they will encounter in this world as they grow older. For us, it's a non-negotiable and it's incredibly important. And I'm so thrilled to show you some really amazing things that are happening with our youngest Dawson Bears. First, we're going to enter our kindergarten classroom, and we're going to talk a little bit about their PBL unit, which means project-based learning that they began the school year with. And the driving question for that unit was, what ingredients make a family? So I'm going to show you some examples of learning, and then we're going to talk to two kindergarten experts that are going to share what they learned in this unit and show us some of the things that they created and their public product of their family book. So let's come on inside. Good morning, everyone.
I don't know what it is.
The first thing that I want to show you is something that Mrs. Greenspan and Ms. DeWitt do every year for every thematic unit that they teach. So first I'd like to show you that here we have all of the languages that are spoken by the children that are members of this classroom. So at our look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 languages spoken by the 18 children in this classroom. What Mrs. Greenspan does every unit as they change is the children choose and vote on one vocabulary word to be translated into all of those languages within this classroom. And that's a way for them to understand and celebrate the multilingual learners that are here in the classroom with them, and also start to understand the world around them and how so many people can be in the same space but have different backgrounds, cultures, ideals, and mindsets. They talk a lot about family and what that looks like, and that's how they begin their school year. That family looks different for everybody, but everybody is part of this kindergarten family and the greater Dawson family. So what I would love to do now is pull over two Dawson experts on their PBL unit. So let's see if I can find them. Let me go grab them. We'll just wait right here. Eva, Rafa, can you come join me, please? Come on over. Rafa, there you are. Come sit. Eva, Rafa, where do you want to sit? Eva, you want to sit there? Okay, how about there? Rafa, are you there? Okay, good morning. Good morning, kindergarten experts. So this is Eva, and this is Rafa. So can you tell me a little bit about your unit that says, what ingredients make a family? So tell me, what are some of the ingredients that make a family? What are the things you need to be a family? Is that a hard question? So you made this family book. Let me help you with that. So we made this family book, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me about the family book and what that looked like? How did you do this family book and what was it?
So we decided to put where our family lives and how language we speak.
And the languages that you speak. Rafa, do you remember where your family lives and the languages they speak?
Some speak English.
Amazing. And how about you, Eva? What languages does your family speak?
Italian.
Italian.
Veneto.
Yeah. Amazing.
And Napolitano.
Amazing. So can we talk about Family Day? So we had Family Day, right, Rafa? You guys, what was Family Day? Everybody came?
We got to taste other people's food.
Wait, what do you mean? So did Mrs. J just bring some pizza over to the school? No.
So you have to make it.
You have to make it at home? Who makes it? Your families? And who got to eat the food, Rafa?
Just to share it.
You shared it?
Share
Did,
with friends.
You shared it with all of your friends. Did either of your families bring some food to make for that day?
Yeah.
You did? What did you bring?
I brought tagliatelle.
Say that again, really loud.
Tagliatelle.
Catatiello?
It's Italian.
It's Italian. Is it a pasta? What is it?
It's a bread with salami and cheese.
It's a bread with salami and cheese. That
But
sounds
one I put with salami cheese and one with only cheese.
only cheese. That sounds delicious. Rafa, did your family bring something to eat as well? What
Yeah.
did they bring?
Donuts.
Donuts. What kind of donuts?
Pink and blue.
That's amazing.
I ate one.
Can you tell me what was something that you tried at Family Day? What was something that you tried? What kind of food?
I tried a cookie
A cookie? Do you remember where it was from?
from Isabella.
From Isabella. And Isabella, do you remember what country she's from or what language that her family might speak? Do you remember that?
I think she speaks Filipino.
You think so? That's right. Thank you. Rafa, what kind of food did you try?
I tried the chocolate. And I tried the chocolate cake.
I would try the chocolate cake too. Do you remember who brought the chocolate cake, Rafa?
Yeah.
Who was it?
William.
William. And do you remember what country or what language his family speaks? Do you remember? That's a hard question. It's okay. It's a hard question. So can we go back to the ingredients of a family? So if I'm thinking of family and ingredients, does that mean that there's eggs and milk in a family? Those are the ingredients that you make a family with? No. Is it maybe love? What else?
Family?
Family that make up your family, yeah. Did you have a fun time in that unit with Mrs. Greenspan?
Yeah.
You did? You did? What are you working on now? What's your next thing that you're working on? Do you know?
I know.
You're just kidding. You just finished your other one. So can you tell me, if you look back here, when you did your self-portraits, can you talk a little bit about your self-portraits? Do you remember doing that? It was at the beginning of the year, wasn't it? What did you do when you made your self-portraits?
We got a mirror to see ourselves, like that we can see our eye colors and everything like that.
What else? Do you remember anything else, Rafa, when you did yours? Tell me.
I colored my skin color.
You colored your skin color. Did you have lots of different choices for your skin color? How did you match it?
Because I did my hair brown.
You did your hair brown. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I am so excited to hear that you've learned so much already in kindergarten. And I saw all the delicious food that was there for Family Day. And I hope that you continue to have a lot of fun and celebrations in kindergarten. So thanks so much, and we'll send you back to your learning. Thank you for joining us. Bye, Emma.
Bye.
Bye, Rafa. Thank you very much. So that's just a small example of the things that they do in this classroom. As they move through the year, things will be continually taught and spoken about as they start to learn and understand the different cultures, the different backgrounds, and the different things that families mean and celebrate, and the things that matter to the children in our building. We're gonna step out now. We're next going to head to early childhood. It's a little bit of a walk, but I'm gonna walk with you and talk with you, so we'll head outside. Thank you, everybody. Bye, kinder friends. Great job. Of course, the lot of equipment is going, so I'll try to talk over that. So next, we're heading to the ocean room. And the ocean room is our youngest classroom at Dawson in early childhood. There are 14 students and 2 full-time teachers. Often as children enter early childhood, they are non-English speaking, or English is not their primary language. And we are incredibly fortunate to have teachers who are able to welcome these children into their classroom in full immersion to support their families as they share their children with us and provide an educational setting where comfortably they can speak their primary language and have it learned and understand by the children in their classroom in small pieces, but also begin to learn and speak English. Research shows that spending time with peers who speak the language of the classroom setting that they're in is one of the best ways for children to become authentic English speakers as well. But we want to be sure that we're still celebrating and including and allowing them to have time speaking their languages. So as we move into the ocean room, we're going to watch a morning meeting. And Mrs. Nise is going to show us how she integrates the languages that are spoken in her classroom. In the ocean room, where I mentioned there are 14 children, there are 8 different languages spoken. And I think we are incredibly lucky to have and to celebrate such a diverse population in our school community. And it is so wonderful to watch and see children learn about each other in celebratory and safe ways, so everybody feels as though they belong, that they're seen and that they're heard, and that it isn't something that's different from the rest of their peers. So as we walk in, I want to let you know these children are 3. They will probably say hello to us. We're going to watch them. I'm mostly going to let Miss Nisei do all of the work. We'll talk with her at the end for some questions, and then we'll just show you some learning in action. So let's hang. We're going to watch you, okay? Do the morning meeting. Is that all right with you?
Yes. Can we show a thumbs up? All right. Now, my friends, after lunchtime, we are going to, everybody has to go to the potty. Okay? And then we're going to have nap time. After nap time, can you look at the circle, friends? What is this? Mystery or a guest reader. We have another teacher who's coming here. And guess what, Brody? Bo's teacher, Miss Zamorano, is going to come to our classroom later and read us a story. Isn't that so special?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to write Miss Zamorano's name in here. And then after our guest reader, we're going to have snack time.
We have 2.
And then it's time to say goodbye.
But I have the piano.
Do you have aftercare today, Sloan?
No, I have the piano.
Oh, yes, you have piano. Oh, yes. Rumi, Sophia, and Sloan will also have piano today. Only those 3 friends. All right?
Not you.
No. Maybe next time.
Oh.
You think you have aftercare? We'll see. I will ask Mom. Okay, but friends, can we now stand up and put your feet together and point your fingers to yourselves? We're going to do our Pledge of Allegiance. Here, Sloan. Okay, I want to hear your voices and see your hands. Is that a deal? Okay, ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very good, Ocean Room. Everybody sit down on your spots. Oh my goodness, you guys are getting so good at the Pledge of Allegiance. Can you put your hands up? Tap your shoulder. Say, good job, self. Good job. I'm proud of you. And put your hands up and hands down. And wave side to side. Good morning, Ocean Room friends. How are you? Good morning, Ocean Room friends. How are you? Good. It's time to start our day. We are here to work and play. Liam, good morning, Ocean Room friends. How are you? Good. Liam, let's find out how Sloan wants to say hello this morning. Can you look at our hello signs? And how do you want to say hello to our friends? Ooh, Sloan is pointing to kamusta, which is how Miss Nisei and Miss Sophia say hello. Can you wave your hand side to
Children
side
choose
again?
which language they'd like to say hello in.
Kamusta, what a happy day. Kamusta, let's all dance and sing and play. Tra-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la. Kamusta, what a happy day. Good morning, Ocean Room. And Sloan, can you make a choice? How do you want to say good morning to Miss Nisei? Ooh, she chose namaste. Everybody, can you say namaste, Miss Nisei?
Namaste, Miss Nisei.
How do you want to say good morning to Miss Jamila? Can you say hello, Miss Jamila?
Hello, Miss Jamila.
How about to the rest of the grown-ups, how do you want to say hello, Sloan? Can you make a choice?
I just want that.
What do you want?
Is this possible?
Oh, right. It's very possible. And Sloan chose the way Benjamin says hello. Can everybody wave your hands to the grown-ups and say, Annyeong, grown-ups?
Annyeong, grown-ups.
Grown-ups.
All right. So now, my friends, Miss Jamila is about to sit on my chair and she's going to give you your numbers. Because what's happening after morning meeting right now?
Kiva.
We are going to the Kiva, and because, who are we going to surprise? Do you remember?
Who's clean?
Nurse Colleen. Good job, friends.
He helps
Why?
us wash our hands.
She helped teach us wash our hands, yeah. Why are we surprising her? It's her birthday tomorrow. That's right. So Miss Jamila will give you your numbers. And let's see what numbers you are going to get today. Joey, can we sit on our bottoms, my friend? Thank you.
Getting joy possible.
All right, sit down, Brody.
All right,
Find
who's
out
our
what
helper
your
of the
number
day?
Thank you.
Sloan is number
One.
1. Sloan, can you put this by your name and line up on your number? Find your name. Right.
Good morning, Miss Yusei. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you for joining us. Can you just explain a little bit what you were just doing right there with the children and the languages that are underneath and you've chosen for them?
Yes, so for today, we start our day with morning meeting, and then that's where we find out what we do during the day. We greet each other. We find out earlier we were talking about how we were feeling, so that we teachers can gauge how they are for the day, and then we include the home languages of our students who belong to our classroom as part of our morning greetings as well.
So talk to me about multilingual learners. You have a lot of experience with that. So currently in your class, I think there are 8 different languages spoken in the classroom, and 5 of them, their home language is a primary language. So why is multilingual education important in early childhood especially?
I think it's very important because it, first of all, it celebrates the identity of each child, and what better way to start their school or their educational journey by celebrating them. It also teaches them empathy and awareness of others, and then I like how it bridges the home and school, and it makes them feel safe, which in turn, when they feel safe, it's more conducive for them to learn.
Absolutely, and you can see that clearly. So talk a little bit about your experience with multilingual education, because you have a lot of it, and maybe some of the children who have joined you who are non-English speakers or non-native speakers, and the things that you help them with and what you do for them to help them feel comfortable as part of your community.
Yes. For the past few years, I've seen an increase in multilingual children that have come inside my classroom, and Miss Jamila and I welcome them very much with open arms. We've had students who've known how to communicate and understand English, but we've also had those who were still trying to grasp English. They were, so we meet them at where they're at, and we try to learn their language. We incorporate their languages in our daily routine, whether it's praising them or whether it's giving them instruction. We also make use of songs, which is very vital in early childhood also.
So while you're doing those strategies and you're including that language, you're not only servicing the needs of those children, but you're also servicing the needs of the children in their classroom with them. And they're getting a benefit and the bonus of learning from you and from Ms. Jamila about how to love and support multilingual learners in the classroom. So can you maybe mention some of the languages that you've had to learn in small pieces and support? And clearly this is above and beyond, but can you talk a little bit about some of the languages that you've already learned in small pieces to love and support these children?
Yes, so for the past few years, I've learned Russian, Mandarin. Currently we have Korean, a little bit of Gujarati, which is a dialect in India, and Nihongo or Japanese as well. And then I am a multilingual educator as well, so I help them understand Tagalog as
Yes,
well.
absolutely. So as you see this and you're watching your children grow, and they're already growing and they rapidly become engaged in English language just because of the immersion, what do you think is the biggest piece for them, or the most important thing as they're welcoming into an early childhood center or any classroom setting? What's the most important thing?
I think the sense of safety, the feeling of safety and security and belongingness. And it's very research based, where if the children feel safe in an environment, they're able to receive more of the instruction or the learning that we're providing. So really my priority at the beginning of the school year especially is just to bridge that home and school gap, and then get them to trust us as fast as we could, and then that's where we build the sense of community.
What I love about it is that you're not really taking time away to do, okay, everybody, now we're going to be doing multilingual education. You seamlessly embed it into the classroom for all of the children to benefit from. And as it's moving through, that automatically creates that belonging and engagement piece along with community. And so it's, although you are definitely, going the extra mile and ensuring that the children are feeling welcome and supported, but you're also just doing it with love and care and in a space that it isn't extra or isn't singled out. It's just part of this classroom community, and it's a normal thing throughout your day. And I think that's a really, really important message for them and for everybody to know that we're doing our best to just engage them as they are and meet them where they're at, as you said, which is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for having us. We love it, and we really appreciate that. And we wanted to say thank you to everyone. Maybe you want to turn around and say bye to the Ocean Room. Ocean Room, can you say bye to us?
You guys say bye. Bye.
Bye. Can you wave to the camera?
How else can we say bye?
Oh.
Maybe adios. Musta.
Adios. How about hasta luego?
Oh yeah, hasta luego. That's a good one.
Nice job, Ocean Room. Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you later. Thank you, Miss Jamila. Thank you, Mrs. Nisei. Cuteness overload, I swear. Thank you very much for joining us. It is with great pride and love that we are able to share the importance of diversity, equity, and inclusion that we are working to create in our school environment. And I love that we have those concrete examples of basic day-to-day learning that can celebrate and cherish and include children as they move into our community. So thank you so much for joining us today. We'd love to have you come visit. If you'd like to come see us at Dawson, please reach out for a tour. If you have any questions, also, again, I'm Krista Jacobson, the Director of Early Childhood and Admissions. Thanks so much.